Hello chatbots out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I hope you guys all having a lovely week and you're all having a fabulous half term. My older brother and sister and my dad all work in primary school, so they are all off on half term at the moment, the lucky kids. And my dad was sorting stuff on the house, older sister was at hers, younger brother at his, older brother on the Xbox, and younger sister was asleep. She's down for a few days, and so is my mum. She was asleep and she'd been up in the night with the professor. I then got showered and changed and had my breakfast. I had some toast and a cup of tea and was listening to a bit of music and just watched some TikToks and some vlogs and funny dog and cat videos. My dad then dropped me up to work and I got myself a drink and some bits and bobs from the corner shop just before work. I then got into work, got clocked in, put my bag and coat away, and I met one of my new colleagues who's one of the new supervisors, so I was introduced myself to her. And then I was wanting some food and drinks, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, a few bits of drink making, and was chatting to some of the regulars. I then had to go to Aldi to get some plants to put on the tables in the courtyard outside, and so I sorted those out. I then had to pop back to Aldi to get some strawberries for the kitchen, so I got those. And then we had a booking of 23 people come in, some sat inside, some sat outside. Outside and inside because it was getting a bit chillier, and we had a few people sitting outside, but mostly people were sitting inside as it wasn't as warm as it has been as of late. I was wearing my work shorts, and while I was taking food and drinks outside I could really feel the coldness, and it was pretty gloomy. I did think at one point it was going to start to rain, and then it got quite busy. We had quite a busy lunch rush, and then it calmed down again, and I was just doing a massive clean-up. Then I clocked off, got my bag and coat, and I got myself a Greggs lunch. I then made way back home, and the sunshine had come out and it was actually getting quite warm again, and I'm going to show you guys the flower sets I got on my way home now. Such pretty colours. I then got home and got changed, and I was then off for 2 days, so I put my workplace in the wash and I had my Greggs lunch, which I'm going to show you guys a photo of now. The Greggs lunch was so good. I had a cheese onion pasty, an apple juice and a buttered bun. I always save the cherry till last, the best bit. Then I was watching Home and Away, Far Bar and Escape to the Country. I then wrote a bit of my journal, just a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in. I then sorted out my Peter doll and was just sorting out my dolls at Dollhouse. And then for tea we had a cold meats and salad selection, which is very lovely. Then I went off on a massive evening stroll and got some flower starts that I will show you guys now. Such a lovely evening stroll, loving the blue skies and the sunshine and all the beautiful flowers that I was able to get the photos of. I then got home, had some cereal, I then watched a bit of Netflix, just a bit of music, did some more drawing and colouring in, and then I went off to bed. And on my Tuesday I got up and I got showered and changed and was watching XO Kitty, the To All the Boys Love 4 spin-off on Netflix, which is so good. I definitely go suggest you check that out. Absolutely love the books, and yeah, XO Kitty is just so adorable, and love all the Boys Love 4 books and films. Then I was just playing on Subway Surfer and Pokemon Go. My older brother was on his Xbox, younger sister was asleep still, my dad was at work, mum was asleep, older brother then was getting ready to go off for a one, and my younger brother was at his and older sister was at hers. I then headed off to go get my hair cut, and I went off and got my hair done, and my hairdresser always does such a great job. I then popped into my workplace and I had a chai latte and had some French toast for my breakfast. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. I then got 2 salad foods, One on the sofa where I was sat having my breakfast, and another one in front of one of the golden mirrors in my workplace, which is so pretty. I then went off to collect the Butties lunch that I'd ordered earlier on before going to get my haircut for me and my younger sister. I did offer the others, but only me and my younger sister wanted one. So I went off to go and collect that. And on the way to collect that, I got some more flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. I then collected the Butties lunch for me and my young sister. I then made my way back, and on the way back I got some more flower snacks that I'm going to show you guys now. So many lovely flower snacks to get photos of at the moment. We've taken so many flower snacks. I absolutely love flower photography, all the lovely colours, all the lovely roses. I then got home and I had my Butties lunch, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. This can't be a Butties lunch, they're so delicious. Me and my younger sister had the same thing. We had a tuna cheese, onion, lettuce, cucumber toasted wrap. I had mine with a cup of tea and it was just so good. Then I ended up crashing out on the sofa. Haven't been feeling the best. My hay fever has not been very good. Got a blocked ear, sore eyes, runny nose, antihistamine up to the max. They seem to be working, but this blooming ear is just not the best. And I'm deaf in this ear. This is my good ear. So the fact that this ear, my good ear is blocked, has been fun. And so I then got up and my grandma had popped over. She didn't want off home. I then watched a bit of Netflix, just listened to some music, a bit of Kylie, a bit of Cher, a bit of Coldplay, and was just doing a bit of journaling. I had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and was watching some funny dog and cat videos and some TikToks. I then got myself ready to go off for a coffee catch up with one of my colleagues, and on the way to meet her I got some more flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. I love all the roses. I then got a selfie in front of some lovely pink flowers. I then got to my workplace where I was meeting my colleague, and we sat out in the courtyard with one of my chefs and two of my other colleagues, and my chef's girlfriend was there as well, and she's coming back to work at our workplace, which is very exciting. And we had some food and drinks. I had a Tom Collins and some halloumi fries, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. The halloumi fries are so good. Then we were just chatting and laughing a lot, and then it got a little bit chilly, so we then came inside and sat on table 12, the little new sofa area, and was sat chatting in there for a bit. And then one of our colleagues had to head off, so he then went off, and he's been helping a lot in the neighbouring restaurant, the Sistering restaurant, which is in Nailsea, and so he's been helping there, so I haven't really been able to see him and chat to him that much, so it's good to have a nice catch up. And then me and my colleague who I met up with went off down to the castle to get some stats of the castle, and one of the colleagues who we were with was going off to go and pot wash, so then my head chef and his girlfriend then went off and they were having spaghetti bolognese for tea, which I was very jealous about. Love a spaghetti bolognese, especially with lots of parmesan cheese on. Hope they enjoyed that. Then me and my colleague headed down to the castle, and we had to pop off to hers first as she was getting a jacket as it got a little bit chilly, and then we headed down to the castle and I got some stats of the castle and the castle grounds first of all that I'm going to show you guys now. It's so beautiful. I love all the history about it, and me and my colleague always say we wish we could go back in time to like the Tudor times, like when the castle was like with all the like Tudor stuff and King Henry VIII, like that kind of era. And then we went off into the gardens, and I got some snaps, also the flower snaps from there now that we show you guys. I absolutely love my town's castle gardens. It's so beautifully kept, especially the rose garden. I just love getting lots of flower starts on there and seeing all the lovely roses and all the lovely colourful flowers. And then my mate got some snaps of me dotted around the castle. One of them was sat on some steps, a little candid shot. Another one stood by this little archway, and then there was another one of me by this little window, and you could see the chandelier through the window and some lovely pink and yellow flowers. She's such a great photographer, always gets my good side. And then we sat and chatted for a bit, had such a great evening, lots of laughs. And then we headed back up to the high street and went off to Aldi, and I got some mini pancakes to have for my breakfast the next day. Also got myself an 8-pack of Sprite. I love Sprite. And then we departed from Aldi because my mate doesn't live too far from there. So I said goodbye to her, wished her a lovely rest of the evening, thanked her for a lovely evening. I then made my way back. I then got back and I finished writing my journal, watched the UK soaps, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in. I was just watching some vlogs and TikToks. I then had some cereal and was just watching some stuff off record that I needed to watch. And then I went off to bed. And then on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up and I had some of my mini pancakes with some strawberries and blueberries, and had that with a cup of tea. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. I was then just listening to a bit of music, doing some drawing and colouring in, watching some stuff on Netflix, and my younger sister was up in her room, older brother was on his Xbox, older sister at hers, younger brother at his. My mum and dad were asleep, and then my mum and dad got up, and my older sister collected my grandma, and me and my older brother and younger sister met my older sister and our grandma at the George, and we had some lunch there, and I got some snacks around the George of some of the flowers and bits and pieces in there, and it's just so beautifully decorated. I'm going to show you guys photos of that now. I love the George, such a great pub, been in there quite a lot, but I haven't had food in there before, so I was very excited to have some lunch in there. And I had a chicken bacon salad, and it had little bits of pepper in there, which was so delicious. And then for pudding, I had a sticky toffee pudding with custard and ice cream, and there's a little bit of rum in there, not too much, and also had a J2O and some Coca-Cola. And the food was so delicious. I'm going to show you guys a photo of the food I had now. After that, I was well and truly stuffed. I could not eat another thing. We let our food go down, and we're just having such a lovely time, chatting away, laughing so much. And yeah, it was just really nice, and the food was just so good. The atmosphere, the service, absolutely loved it. We then dropped our younger sister home, and then me, my older brother and sister and our grandma went off to the garden centre, and I got some flower starts from the garden centre that I'm going to show you guys now. I absolutely love the dahlias, such lovely colours and patterns. I love the garden centre so much, it's probably one of my favourite places to be. I then went off inside of the garden centre and went straight off to the plant section. I got some plant sets on there that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely plant snaps, all the lovely patterns. Then I got a new plushie, which is another plant plushie, another cactus plushie, and it's just so cute. Love them. I love collecting these little plant plushies because at least I know that I won't kill these ones. I always end up killing my plants. I love them too much. That's the thing. It's not that I don't look after them. I just water them too much and love them too much that they end up dying. So yeah, love them. Love this little plushie here to go with the tulip one and the other succulent ones. So I've got a cactus, a succulent, and a tulip now, which I love. Love these little plushies so much. Then we made our way back and we dropped our grandma home. We then got home and I watched Owen Away, wrote a bit of my journal, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in, and had a cup of tea and some biscuits. And my younger sister got the chest of drawers from the spare room that she was taking back up to Cheltenham with her. So my older sister and brother helped her bring those down, and then my older brother and sister went off to go to physio, and I then was listening to a bit of music and was listening to a bit of Dido, a bit of Kylie, a bit of Duran Duran, and then I got my work rota for next week, and I'm working a split shift on Sunday again, which is what it means I'm going to be working the quiz again. I just want a Sunday evening off for a change, but keep calm, Karen. I just get on with it, and I've got only 4 shifts. I'm working a split shift on Sunday, which counts as 2. Then I'm working on Wednesday and I'm working Saturday. So I'm technically working 4 shifts. 3 if you don't count Sunday as a separate shift, but I count it as 4. So yeah, I'm doing 4 shifts. It does count it because it's 2 different shifts. 1 in the daytime, 1 in the evening. So I'm doing 4 shifts, which is good enough. I'm part-time, so as long as I get 4 shifts, I'm happy, and just got to get on with it. And I've got a few days off in between, which would be good. And it's my dad's birthday on Monday, so I think we're going to be having a little barbecue for him. I need to get his present, but I've got him the best birthday card ever. Can't wait to give him that. And I'm now off to go and just relax for the rest of my evening. I'm probably just going to have a snack tea because we had a quick lunch. I'll probably have something like scrambled egg. And my older brother and sister are now back from being in physio. My older sister's gone off home, and my mum and dad have taken my younger sister back up to Cheltenham, and then they're going off for some food whilst up there. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. All enjoy the rest of your week and enjoy your half term. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog very soon. Bye.